are very blessed to play at the Edwards Field, that we call home, and we like to think that anytime we play at home, we always get a kind of a home field advantage, and these kids love this place, and we take a little bit more pride when it comes to playing at home. We actually have several good key players that are coming back from last year's team, but just a couple kids for sure is, Angelia Abila. She's one of our standout outfielders and very consistent at bat, does a good job, and same thing with pitching. It's Jenna and Kinley, and we got some freshmen that had some experience last year that'll come up. But right now it's kind of Jenna and Jill. We're going to kind of lean on a little bit.
Next up, we have senior pitcher Jenna Lewis. And Jenna, how did you get into softball?
Basically, my parents started me off with t-ball, and then I started playing softball after t-ball, and then that's whenever I started getting into it really big. My parents literally just gave me the ball and was just like, "You're gonna get into this," and then I started pitching, and then that's whenever I actually started to wanting to work for pitching because I liked it, I loved it. So
who's been your biggest influence in the sport?
My biggest influence has been probably Kat Osterman. She was my role model growing up. I always wanted to be like her, even though I'm not as tall as her. But I don't know. She was just she's so good, and she's just my role model throughout it all.
Angelia Abila. Angelia, what kind of road did you take to get into the sport of softball?
I was always a part of softball and baseball. I think I got more of an interest into it. Everyone in my family played, whether it was baseball or softball. My brother played, and we were always at the fields, whether it was out of town or in town. And I think I just really liked it. I started from a young age. I played baseball first, and I went from baseball to softball at the age of 10. And it just kind of grew on me, I guess. Just being raised by it and being around it all the time really brought me to loving it.
What is your favorite part of being a part of the McMurray softball program?
Definitely the girls. We're all really close. We're tight-knit. If you see one of us, you probably see all of us. So just probably the friendships and gaining the friendships is what the biggest part of it is to me. We're like a family, including Coach McNally. He's big on that. He's big on bonds. So just being a part of something that's bigger than me.
We've said this for the last probably 2-3 years. The ASC has changed. I think across the board, everyone that's in the ASC, there's no gimme games. There's no, warm-up kind of stuff on that side. Everyone's a little bit very competitive. So, I think this year is no different than it's been in the past. I think there's a really good core group, and every team is going to push you every weekend, so you got to be prepared.